Hello YouTubers, hope you're having a good week. I just thought I'd do a little video today talking about, I know very controversially, games consoles. What's your favourite? Doesn't have to be of the current gen, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and the like. It can be the older gen. I'll go first. So I've had a good few of the old ones growing up. I was quite fortunate to have the PS1. We had the PS2 at one point. My brother had that one. I had the original Xbox at some point. Dreamcast was chucked in there at some point as well. But I certainly remember fondly my grandparents left me some money or something along those lines. Dinging all over the place there, sorry. Money, and I went to buy the PS2 from MVC in Bournemouth, and they didn't have it in stock because it was very, very popular. And the guy on 2 actually recommended a Dreamcast, and he said, I actually think it's a better console. We do have those in. I took him for what he said, and yeah, I did have good memories on that. I got that console and Resident Evil 3, which was brand new at the time. Nemesis, brilliant game. One of my favourites. Resident Evil certainly was, but just in general was a great game at the time. I remember fondly the game and playing it until the early hours on school nights and worried that my parents would hear, because the Dreamcast, if you didn't own one, was quite a loud console. And that was when it was new, so it wasn't that it was just built up with dust and what have you, an old console. This is a new console, and it was just loud, especially at 2 in the morning when you want to be quiet and But yeah, I remember doing that, and it was good times. Overall, though, as I say, sticking to the doesn't matter time wise, what's your console? PS2 is, I've got one still. I've shown it a few times on this channel. Great console. Generation wise probably was the best in terms of games. There were so many games for PS2. There's such a massive lineup. It's a very, very popular console. But for memories and games that I've played with people online and both in person, multiplayer wise, I kind of have to give it to the PS3. I know that's probably a hot take, but it was peak Call of Duty then, having friends over playing zombies, both I can't speak. Zombies, just Call of Duty zombies, the early zombies, it was just peak Call of Duty. It really was good. And yeah, many drunken fun nights playing that. And Grid car game, which Grid took over from Touring Car, Touring Cars, if you remember that. But yeah, console wise, I'm going to have to say PS3. I got rid of it because it's actually very slow and annoying to work with the menus these days. I got rid of mine recently, but it was a scratched up, beaten up one anyway. But yeah, PS3, I think console wise, that hits the marks. It was a good time in my life, good time in gaming. Current generation, hands down, the PS5 is better. The Xbox is the better technically, hardware wise, but the games and the way that Microsoft is running the company and Xbox division is just terrible. So if I only could have one console now, the new generation, hands down PS5. They've got a better lineups, games that they do that are PS5 only, like Last of Us and whatever. They're amazing. The Last of Us, best franchise, best games ever for me. But yeah, we're on consoles at the moment. So what's your favourite console, and let me know why. Bye for now.